already got sober. I've been thinking about
me drinking, cuz. I don't even drink, cuz.
You supposed to have a chaser.
Appreciate everybody popping out for my birthday, you know what I'm saying?
Happy birthday.
Everybody got their shot, put their shot in the air, man. Okay, David. Everybody take this shit on 3, man. 1, 2, 3. Got my brother with me. He done popped out for me for my birthday. He done time there with lit. Oh, God, yeah. We came deep and fuck for my birthday, man. Everybody coming up to spell. No cap, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We deep as hell. We deep as hell. 20 deep. Lit everywhere we go.
He wouldn't be alive much longer after this party. And, you know, I speculated once I saw the video of him going into that hotel, I said somebody there dropped a dime on him, and that's how he ended up being killed. And crazy enough, it was the woman that you saw in the video there that dropped the dime on him. It's very cold-blooded for a woman to do that, and they now have apparently charged her with murder. You can see her again here. Just so many young men, I think, don't recognize, you know, how dangerous a young woman could be. You could be sleeping with her or not. And this was a case where this woman was up close and personal with him and was dropping a dime on him for him to be savagely murdered. And we'll look at the, you know, some of the other surrounding tweets that I read this morning, but very amazing just to see this young lady being charged with murder, having set this man up. So let's take a look. Here's some surveillance footage of the actual shooting. So it just kind of tells you kind of the brazenness of it. Let's go back in. He's going to talk.
This is at the hotel, and you can see the shooters are getting in position for their planned out murder. And they are shooting at Charles now, and you can see that he's the passenger in that car that's moving and trying to flee. And again, they're still shooting at him. He's the right front passenger in that vehicle. It's clear from that video what they were set out to do and what they had planned to do. The investigation would later reveal that the 3 armed shooters were Sean Gaithright, Rashard Murphy, and Davion Murphy.
There is that. So the lady at the party, the one seen in the video, apparently tipped off at least one of these guys, and they came and got on the scene, got on, you know, in preparation to kill this young man. Luckily that they didn't kill 2 people. Here's the video of the guy coming out, being arrested here. I think this is the video I want to show. If not, I'll show the other one. So this is probably an incomplete video. Let me show you the more complete video, because I think it's going to be kind of telling of how haphazard this was planned. It almost makes you wonder, do these people even understand technology? Her sending a text message or a pin of their location would be easily determined. These guys receiving the text message or location and showing up there, they probably brought their phones with them. In other words, they tracked themselves there to the crime scene. I mean, is this kind of like just random low IQ level of murder is just really astounding. For very young people, you'd think they would know more about technology, considering that they use it every day. Here's something else from the officer here. Let's see what he's saying.
So Young and Ace has long been known in Jacksonville. We are consistently monitoring those groups. We have people that are always watching them. I won't speak to the chief's investigation. That's up to TPD. We don't have an investigation on him right now, but he can't move around in Jacksonville without us knowing about it. And that's for the betterment of our community.
The ongoing fight between these two groups spilled over into Tampa last month. Let me be clear. The feud stops here. All 5 of these defendants are facing life in the Florida State Prison, even the ones who didn't pull the trigger. In Florida, if you participate in the planning of a murder, you can be held accountable for the person's death. And that is what we intend to do here. There were 3 people who pulled the trigger. You saw it on the video. 5 people, though, are charged with murder. The level of planning and coordination between these 5 defendants was truly alarming. It is clear that they all had one purpose in coming to Tampa, and that was to kill. And let's not lose sight of the fact that there are innocent victims in every homicide case, the loved ones who are left behind. His fans knew him as Julio Foolio, but to his mom, he's Charles. We're fighting to make sure that she gets justice. I was able to speak with her this morning before she got to Tampa, and she's in Tampa with us today. I wanted to let her know that my office takes gun violence very seriously. And I let her know that these 5 defendants will be held accountable for their calculated actions. The defendants are in custody, 3 of them in Jacksonville, and will be moved here to appear in court. My office will file a motion for pretrial detention to ensure that these dangerous individuals are held behind bars as they await trial, where they belong. I want to commend the Tampa Police Department for this investigation, as well as our collaboration with JSO.
So it looks like these guys left their one jurisdiction and went to maybe a little bit more conservative or strong on crime jurisdiction to commit this crime. And this lady saying, hey, we're going to go after all of these guys. We're going to pursue justice for Julio, his family, and everyone else. And they've charged a young lady, and I guess one other person, who didn't even commit the shooting, which is how it is in the South. That if you're party to a murder, you don't have to commit the actual murder to be charged with murder. Very interesting there. And then there's one more tweet that I want to share with you. And this is an interesting tweet right here. So now I just want you to pay attention. This is one of the guys getting arrested here. Oops. Let me pull it up.
We are not going away. We're heading your way. We have a warrant for your arrest. Come up to the front door with nothing in your hand. We are not going away. We're heading your way to a
hands up! Come on out with your hands up. You're good. Come on out. Hands up. Put your hands up.
Now, one of the things you notice, this looks like a very nice neighborhood.
Yeah. Yep. Put your hands up. Put your hands in the air. Hands up. Hands in the air. Hands in the air.
I swear, I think he's trying to get himself killed right here.
Walk toward me. Let's go. Right here. Right here. Walk right here. Let's go. Yeah.
I swear he's trying to get himself killed right here.
Hey, keep your hands up and walk out towards me. Hey, over here. Come this way. Over here. You're going to get hit with the less lethal. Get your hands up and walk towards me. Hands up and walk towards me. Hands up and walk towards me. Keep coming. Keep coming. Coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming.
Look how nice the neighborhood looks.
Stop. Turn around. Keep your hands up. Turn around. Hands up. Keep your hands up. Hands up. Don't reach for your waist. Do not reach for your waist. Look at me. Back up to me. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. All right, go to your knees.
And I'll stop it right here. I think this is the most fitting picture from this stream here. I should have made this a thumbnail. This guy had every opportunity to put on a decent pair of shoes before he came out into the pouring rain to be arrested. But he didn't even have the foresight to put on a proper pair of shoes, as you can see here. He came out in slides. So is there any one of these people create or commit such haphazard murders? No foresight. You can tell by the flip-flops in the pouring down rain that he had no foresight. And that is kind of the, I guess, the bookend of Foolio's life and the end of this boy's life as a free man. No foresight, just primal type thinking.
Hands behind your back. Stay there. Stay there. Don't move. Isaiah? Isaiah? Stand up. Isaiah Chance, right? Face that way.
and Andrew's there now.
Keep walking, keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. Keep walking. Now turn around. Put your hands.
She didn't put on any shoes either. I'd be damned. I mean, these people had time to put shoes on. She barefoot, it looks like. He's got flip-flops. No wonder these people were not able to plan a murder. They can't even plan how to get arrested properly. They had all the time in the world to put on proper shoes before they came out of their building. Amazing.
Behind your back.
She's gonna go into the jail barefoot. She's going to jail barefoot. I hope you saw the frown on her face. That first day in jail is going to be rough, soaking wet like that. Well, it looks like they gave her some flip-flops. And that, folks, pretty much sums it up for Foolio. He had one last birthday hurrah before these three guys, probably his friends, or at least the woman was probably some sort of friend of his, dropped his location and ended up ruining all of their lives. A very sad story, but probably a very typical story that you see all over the country. You know, I thought this would be interesting to cover. I've been following it briefly because I figured someone had dropped this location, and I was proven to be right. I didn't think it would be a woman, but I'm not surprised. Anyway, thank you for joining.